This is one of my favorites of Eugene's paintings. He painted it at our house when we asked him to house sit for a summer, and he had my studio, and he called it the Mustard Seed. And it was the painting chosen from amongst all of our paintings by the Corcoran Gallery as an special exhibit of great American art. And so we really like it. And the frame is amusing because Eugene and I made it together. We did this framing together because we couldn't take it to the Corcoran without the frame. This was the beginning of his using more color, I think, because his earlier work was like these two here. That one is called Ivory's Child, I remember very well. And that is how I met Eugene. I just moved to Washington, and I was doing a room that was just in black and white. Everything was black and white. And I said, where can I find art that is black and white? And a friend, Anita Dorn, said, Eugene Martin is the man for you. She called him, he came over, and we not only bought several black and white pictures from him, but we became friends. Our daughter Anne, when she met him, said, "Oh, Mommy, he looks like someone one could fall in love with." And my family adored Eugene, and we respected and admired him. And so we asked him if he would be so kind as to house sit for a few weeks. And when we came back, we said, would you stay another few days? And he stayed 2.5 years, and it was a great joy having him. And then when we left Washington to go and live in Paris, I still came, because I was an art dealer, so I still came to Washington at least 3 or 4 times a year. And on one of those times, I stayed at a friend's house, and one of the young, brilliant students in Washington at that time was Suzanne, who became Eugene's wife. And that changed the way he painted, because from sober and precise and so on art, he had an explosion of color, of joy, of this amazing work that he did. See, this one is dated 88, this is 89, and that one, I can't see which date, but it was about the same period. And I just loved his new developing style. And then we will go to the kitchen, because these things are in my office, and when we go to the kitchen, which is the other place where I live, you'll find my most favorite of Eugene's paintings. Okay? After Eugene's passing, Suzanne came to visit, and she brought me this absolutely charming drawing of his in pen and ink, which I love. And this one is dated 81. And it shows the wit that Eugene was so rich in. He was so incredible. You look at it and you can't not smile. I mean, you have to smile. Look at it. It's fantastic. So it's another of his black and white, although you could say there's also a little brown. We'll go and look at the other one in the kitchen. And this is a charming, again, cheerful, joyful painting with a tear coming down, but I think it's a tear of joy. I just love the colors and everything in here. She's so delightful. And then over here, so over here you have my favorite of Eugene's paintings. It is cheerful, it is deep, profound, it is, for me, cosmic consciousness. Really an incredible, beautiful, spiritual painting. And I bought this one in '94. I really love it. This is where I learned to love art. It's our family ancestral home. My brother still lives there. And although he likes some modern art, because he has quite a collection of Portuguese modern art, he has glorious pieces. He does not yet own a Eugene, and we are going to change that, because I think it's indispensable to have a Eugene Martin if you are a modern art collector. And so this is Mateus in the north of Portugal. These are the roofs and then the gardens. We have a painting of Eugene's, a much earlier period of his that I love so much. I had to have it here where I live every day, and so I put it sideways so it fits the space better. And I just love his ovals. He was really amazing. So complex and so wonderful. Wonderful Eugene. He was a great friend and a great artist. And we are honored to have had him with us. He really was an amazing being.